Sorry about the background, sorry about the light, sorry about the audio quality. I hope the audio quality is good. It's pretty late here. It's almost midnight, and I didn't want to wake up my kid sleeping next to me with the bright lights. Okay, so bear with me for this very quick video. What causes burnout? Everyone has gone through this stage of burnout. The ones who cannot handle it end up giving up their lives. I've seen this happening to near and dear ones. I've seen it happening to kids. I've seen this happening to adults who seem to be having fun all the time, and suddenly one day, boom, they're gone. Right? So after I have faced this myself, especially during COVID, when everybody is at home and we don't know what to do, where to go. But end of the day, this burnout is something that is there, and burnout eventually leads to depression and things like that. There's enough articles out there, what causes burnout, how it causes burnout, what to do, how to prevent. There is so much out there. I'm not going into all those details. I'm not a neuro expert, or I'm not any of this. I'm just a common man sharing what worked for me, what doesn't work for me, and asking you to experience it. If it works for you, good. If it doesn't work for you, tell me what worked for you. Right? Burnout has 5 spokes of a wheel, I would call, right? So it can be caused because of physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and social. Okay, so all these 5 matter. For example, if you don't have any social interaction, burnouts happen. That's what happened during COVID. So many of them couldn't interact, right? So that happens. If you don't have any mental activity, and if you're just lazing around all the time, burnouts happen. Believe me, burnout doesn't happen just because you are very active or have too many things to do. No, burnout happens when you have nothing to do also, and you just don't know what you're doing about in your life, right? So that is when burnout happens also. Then of course social and spiritual. When you don't connect to something bigger than yourself, I'm not saying God, I'm not saying this and that, no, whatever. When you don't connect to something bigger than yourself, burnouts will happen. It's like you can imagine when you go to a wonderful waterfall, or when you go to the beach, or when you go to a nice cool place, a vast area, landscape, you will not get burned out because you are connecting to that cosmic energy there, right? So there's no way you'll be burned out in that, right? And of course the all of this is, don't mind that, because I've read it somewhere and it is so powerful that I wanted to share it with all of you, right? Emotional burn down is the worst, you know. So when you are heartbroken, when too many things are happening, somebody lost money to the scam, then the parents fell ill, the kids fell ill, and somebody near and dear ones died. So it's just too much. Burnout happens there. But the worst, really the worst form of burnout is when there's a physical breakdown. I slipped 2 steps yesterday and my back has been killing me. I don't know what has happened. And I can't sit, I can't stand, I can't walk, I can't run, I cannot sleep. So it's very weird, right? And I have to wear this belt and I have to support myself. But the point is, what I realized is, it was a small fall, but the impact it has, just can't do anything. It's like something goes into your eye and then it's like you can't do anything, even though it's one eye, right? The pain and the irritation is always there. So it's just like a constant nagging pain that is forever there, right? So if you're on the higher side, if you're like me, I'm not, I mean, my face may look small, but I'm a little obese. So I'm doing my part to cut down. But if you're in that range of the obese category, do whatever you can. I'm not asking you to reduce weight, but be mobile, right? Be Improve your mobility, do bend a little, jump a little, do whatever you can, right, to keep yourself mobile, and to have that mobility in place. This physical burnout drains the most. Emotional comes after that, and then mental, and then spiritual, and then social. So I've given you what I learned. I have been as candid as possible. It's really encouraging to see some of you guys have even seen my 11-minute videos. I do hope to give you real good value stuff from all the things that I've learned, from all the things that have worked for me. But remember, you are not alone. What is happening within you is the same thing that's happening outside of you. What is happening outside has an impact within you. In a garden full of flowers, a single flower may think, what's the use of me? But it's all the flowers together that give the joy. Each flower has its role to play. Remember that you are unique, you are amazing, you have a role to play. With that, this is Sri, your entertainer, signing off for today. Bye bye.